Howard Dolgen is with me on the phone, and we're so excited. He is the team owner of the Syracuse Crunch. And also, I might want to add, because I'm a hockey fan, 2024 inductee into the New York State Hockey Hall of Fame. Howard, how are you, man? Thanks for calling.
Well, thanks for that great intro, and I'm doing great. I really appreciate the call.
You know, we're really excited. It's here. It's time for hockey. And you've been a part of this team, you know, for decades. What makes this year's opener stand out to you?
Well, you know, this will be opening number 32, and it doesn't matter, you know, when it's year 1, year 10, year 20. Like, I get goosebumps every home opener, and it's great to see the faces back in the Upstate Met Arena.
Yeah.
Fans who've been supporting this team since 1994, fans who've been new to the game, and, you know, and the fact that, you know, hey, this team has started on the road with a 2-0 record.
Yeah.
To come home undefeated and feeling good about ourselves, that even adds to the excitement of opening night.
You know, I can't wait. I mean, I love it when we open up baseball season. Now I love it when we open up hockey season. This is like just unbelievable fun, and we're so lucky to have it here in the Q's thanks to you. Fans are always excited to see who's hitting the ice. What can we expect from this year's roster? Any standout players, storylines, anything that you're excited about?
Well, you know, so here's the great thing. Like, you know, you mentioned it's great to be hockey back. And what I find so interesting about the game of hockey, and besides loving it as much as I do, is that even friends and people I run into who go to a hockey game live, whether it's for the first time or the 100th time, they say to a man, this is the best sport to watch in person. and like, I love watching hockey on TV, but it doesn't translate like it does in person. And when you add to it the kind of rambunctious building we have, building is loud. We've got
Oh, my God, I love it.
Tremendous new sound system that was put in this summer, which has transformed this building. It'll be the first time our fans hear it on Saturday night. We redid all the lower bowls, all new seats downstairs, a new downstairs club to eat before, during, and after the games.
Wow.
So that's all the other bells and whistles. As far as the team goes, you know, we've had a little bit of a facelift. We've got some familiar faces back, like Dylan Duke and, our goalie Halverson and Max Groshek on D and, Steve Santini, captain of defense. But we got a lot of promising new faces who early on have really done well. You've got Scott Sabrin, our heavyweight, who is not only one of the tougher players in the league, but is a guy who could play a regular shift, which is not usually common for a tough guy.
Right.
We've got Jacob Peltier, who played a lot of games in the Calgary organization. Freddie has 4 points in 2 games. Dominic James, who got signed in September out of college and was our player of the week after this weekend. You know, it's funny. After we swept Hershey this weekend, I'm good friends with most of the other owners and operators.
Sure.
And I got on the phone with Brian Helmer, who's a friend of mine who runs the Hershey team. And Hershey's always been a first-class organization and always has had a good team. And I wasn't at the games this past weekend, so I said to Brian, I said flat out, what do you think of my team? He said, you're big, you're heavy, you're fast, and you play hard. I love your team. and to hear that from a hockey guy, and again, it's only 2 games, but, you know, there's something about the field downstairs and the camaraderie. And the other thing I believe so strongly in at this level is coaching. And young players developing, playing professional for the first time, playing against men. Yep. And we have, in my estimation, just the best coaching staff. And, you know, you see what they've done to players, you know, over the course of our relationship who have gone on to win Stanley Cups in Tampa, to have a lot of success. And, the names that most people know are Andre Vasilevsky, Nikita Kucherov, Braden Point, Radko Gudas, on and on.
Oh yeah.
And then you've got names like Yanni Gord. Yanni Gord came here. He was on the East Coast League contract. We signed him to an American League deal. He wound up developing his skills in Syracuse and has become a 2-time Stanley Cup champion He's back with the Lightning now, playing a pivotal role, and it's great to see those success stories about the players you never think are going to make it. And,
well,
you're going to watch a lot of them on Saturday night here in Syracuse.
See, that's what's cool about it. We see these players on the ice. A day later, they could be with Tampa Bay. They kind of, that's their opportunity.
Absolutely.
This is a chance for you to see them and see how they play. And, their dream is to make it to the bigs, so to speak. And that's what Tampa Bay is all about. And talking about Tampa Bay, that strong relationship that you have with Tampa Bay, and how do you see that partnership shaping the team's success this season?
Well, we've been with Tampa's our fourth organization. It's our longest tenured one. We started when we brought the team to Syracuse with Vancouver. We had a long run with the Columbus Blue Jackets with Doug McClain. We had a very short tenure. Fortunately, we were short with Anaheim. And then we moved on in 2012-13 with Tampa. And there's no wonder, one, that they win at the National League level, that they attract players to play in Tampa at probably better contract rates than other teams have to pay because people want to play there. They've got just a first-class ownership, everything from coaches, from ownership to GM to coaches, trainers, equipment managers, you name it, to the front office. They do everything the right way. And it translates down to here. And I tell you, Skip, we've been in the business now 32 years.
Yep.
We've learned so much about creating culture from our partners in the Lightning.
I love it.
And for us, the important thing is for it to be a seamless organization where if a player's down in Syracuse, he's almost like he's in Tampa, the way he's treated, the way he trains, the way he eats, the way our staff interacts with him, the way the coaches do, so that when he gets the call up, it's an easy move. And, the lines of communication, we speak almost on a daily basis.
I love that.
I'll talk to Julian Brisbois, the GM. I'll talk to Jeff Tambellini, the assistant GM, Steve Griggs, the CEO of the Lightning, and even Jeff Vinnick, the owner of the Lightning. We have a great relationship, and the players feel that. The players see that there's a very cohesive, strong partnership between our two cities.
You deliver such a great fan experience. And now Saturday, we're going to go down to the game. Puck drops at 7 o'clock, but we have some stuff going on beforehand. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, we've got a pregame party outdoors.
Yeah.
And, music, food, festive atmosphere, people be able to, it's almost like a tailgate that they do in football, but it's more of a pre-planned, organized one. And, our fans, our season, unfortunately, last year ended, after the first round of the playoffs. And so the fans go through May, June, July, August, September, where the weather is really nice up here, but they can't wait for the ice to go down and the skates to go on the ice and the games to begin. God. And I can't tell you how many people, our fans, that, the last game, when it's over, they'll leave the building, they'll be very thankful for, the team being here and what your organization does. But they'll also say, man, what are we going to do for the next 5 months? We're going to really miss the hockey. It's hard to hear it, but it's really wonderful to hear it because it just shows their passion and their love for the team. We could not be any more fortunate to have the fan base that we have here.
Exactly.
They're tremendous.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be just a great home opener. So excited that hockey is back, ready to go through the winter with it and into spring, and hopefully we can go all the way this time around. I mean, we've come so very close.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
I'm right there.
That's the plan. Because I tell you what, Skip.
Okay.
If and when we lift that cup, there will be a party in this city that they have never seen before. I guarantee you. We're bringing Brooklyn, Syracuse.
I love it.
For a party.
I love it, my friend. I love it. I love it. And, I love your attitude. I love everything about you and what you've done. You're just a big part of the community here in Central New York. Where can fans grab tickets, and what's your message to Crunch Nation heading into opening night?
Well, one, you could call the office, 473-444.
Okay.
Go to SyracuseCrunch.com. The message is, it never gets old for me. Like I said, I get the goosebumps. 60 minutes. It's a 2.5-hour experience, and that you're interacting with your friends. You're riveted to just a great sport with hitting and skill and the occasional dropping the gloves and fighting, and
it's all hockey, baby.
This is a building that it's concrete, and the sound, it doesn't go anywhere. And when we're rocking here, it's interesting. I was talking yesterday. I met for the first time our tough guy, Scott Sabrin. He at one point played in Belleville, and he said, man, when we came to your building, your fans, it's a tough place to be an opponent. But it's going to be a great place to be a player for the home team. And I've heard that so many times. So many times that the crowd just is so supportive of their players.
They're passionate.
They take it personally, and it's great. It's really special.
It's all of us. We're passionate. And we're passionate about the Crunch. We're passionate about what you're doing and being a part of the community. And I'm so looking forward to Saturday. It is the home opener. Go online. Go to the Syracuse Crunch website. You can get your tickets there and go to the party ahead of time. And let's go Crunch. That's all I got to say. I love it.
We'll see you there.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We don't miss a game.
Well, stop by and say hi.
I would love to. Howard Dolgen, owner of the Syracuse Crunch, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your busy day to check in. So excited about the home opener. It's coming up Saturday. Puck drops at 7 o'clock. We'll see you there.